Hi, folks. Here we are again. Hello, Fly Girl. Good to see that you're here. And we got someone else here, and that's all we got right now, and that's fine. We're gonna have a premiere coming up in a little over 30 minutes, and this premiere is different from what we typically do as premieres. This is a recovery story, and what I've noticed is in these live events and in the chats during the premieres of the fentanyl poisoning stories, we oftentimes hear from quite a few people that are in recovery. And so it seemed to me like it would be a good idea to make a recovery story a premiere and to have a little time before and after talking about recovery. So, Shantae, good afternoon. Glad to see you here. Appreciate you joining us. And let's see where we are. Uh, so, who's in recovery? Kind of nosy, huh? Kind of a nosy question to ask, but it usually comes out. Yes, isn't that awesome? There was someone who gifted membership for quite a few people last time we were live. I feel like it was during the last premiere, maybe. But yeah, there's some really awesome people out there, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do for someone. Uh, okay. I'm trying to sort stuff out here. The premiere. I'm trying to get. Wait, just give me a second. I know I opened it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sorry, just too much going on. I said it's going to be in 30 minutes, and there's already a couple of people waiting. That is cool. And so, uh, it's a little early to be live. It seems like, but I thought I would come on live and see what kind of new people might join us too. So whoever's here, feel free to introduce yourselves. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm the director at Texas Pictures. I'm the one who shoots all the interviews, and I do some of the editing. I don't do all the video editing. We have four other editors that work with us who help with the editing. So I'm one of the I'm one of the editors, and I'm the one who shoots all the interviews. So that's who I am. What else can I tell you, folks? We have a trip coming up. We are going to Florida and South Carolina to record more stories, and we're doing that near the end of March. Hello, Stacy. Thanks for joining us. Your work is over the top. Great. Well, thank you. Thank you. Have you seen your channel impact the public? How have I seen the channel impact the public? Well, uh, there's no there's not an easy answer to explain how I've seen the channel impact the public because it's been anecdotal. It's been in small chunks. It hasn't been. We haven't gotten any really. We haven't gotten any substantial national exposure. We've been mentioned on Fox News a couple of times. And that's about it. And we've been mentioned in quite a few local news reports. We've been news reports in Albuquerque and Topeka, Kansas, and Springfield, Missouri, Roanoke, Virginia, someplace in Florida, Austin, Texas, and some others. And whenever that happens, that leads to a little spike in the amount of views that our channel gets. So that's something. Appreciate you sharing the channel, Margaret. That's awesome. And that's what matters is that it gets uh, that it gets out there and reaches a lot of people. The, a big part of the impact is how it impacts the storytellers. That the process of sharing a story tends to help the storyteller, and then the process of kind of promoting the story on their social media and wherever that tends to help the storyteller too. And so I get to see that a lot, and that's a wonderful reward. And once in a while, I'll hear from a storyteller who had some experience where a stranger recognized her or him and said something to them and thanked them for the story. Sheena, thank you very much. Yes, Stacy. Yes, that's a great idea, Stacy. That getting some mention in groups that support recovery, the AA, NA, all that. Um, I mean, there's some people in those groups I'm sure who have stories to share, and there's people in those groups who would benefit from the stories that are on our channel, like the one that's going to be premiering in 24 minutes. So that's pretty cool. What else? Who has any questions? Flyers? I don't know. The groups, the big thing the groups rely on is each other. They rely on how they support each other by by being there for each other, by holding each other accountable. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, perhaps. I think maybe I think maybe the big benefit would be ask people in the groups how they think we should get the message out, where what they think we should do. That'd be a good thing. Thank you, Stacy. That's way cool. So you guys are going to be here for the premiere of Mike Montagna. Going to be here for the premiere of Mike's story, right? It's a really good story. There's a lot of inspiration in what Mike has to say, and yeah, still battling this cold a little bit. How people who have gone through are brave enough to share their tragedy with the world, and thank them so much. It's awesome that they get to hear those things. They get to hear in the comments on most of the stories. There is always there's such glowing praise that it's a powerful thing. They get a lot out of that, for sure. Seems I got a call from Dallas. And of course, all kinds of messages because it's my birthday today. So I'm getting a lot of those. So thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Thank you. So yes, Fly Girl, I think it is brave. I think it's very brave the way that people can share their stories. What fascinates me is how quickly people who don't do this become very much at ease with just opening up, and it's tool. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. So after the premiere, we're going to switch a little bit. We have talked about. Hey, Mary, good to see you. We're going to switch a little bit, and we're going to open up a channel on. I don't know if you call it a channel. We're going to open up an interface in Google Meet, and we'll share the link. I can give y'all the link now. And in Google Meet, it'll be a lot like what we're doing here, except everyone can talk. And in the last premiere, we had a lot of people that were in recovery, and they were communicating with each other through the chat. And it seems like it could be a better, more, what's up, V? A little better. It seems like it could be a better way to communicate. So what's going to happen? Dees, thanks for joining us. What's going to happen is after the premiere, we can get back together in this Google Meet environment, which is like a Zoom meet, except we'll be able to hear each other. You can have your camera on or off, whatever you want. My camera will be on, but don't feel obligated to have your camera on. You're welcome to have your camera on, but it's fine if you don't too. So I will be sharing that link in a minute as soon as I remember how technology works here. Okay. All right. So cool to see you here, V and D's. Deej, you tell me your real name. I sure don't remember it, but V, I'm assuming that means victory. So here is the link. Deidre, yeah, I'm probably still not going to remember that, but I'll try. So here is the link to the Google Meet thing. Yeah, I don't buy that. That just seems it's a great it's a great screen name because holy cow, it's just one letter, and it's a good letter. So, all right. So here's the link to the Google Meet. Don't go there now. Don't go there now. But that's the link to use sometime around the end of the premiere. Hello, Lorraine. Thank you for joining us. So I hope the way that I've explained this Google Meet thing makes sense. I'll be pasting the link in the chat window during the premiere, which is going to start in 16 minutes, it says. Your daughter went to rehab, and Lorraine, how did it go? It's awesome. Your daughter is in it. She's embracing it. That's a big deal. That's wonderful. Well, that's way cool. Uh, that's it's 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 hearing things like that. That's where I hear about how our stories impact the public. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for sharing that. That means a lot. It means a lot to hear about that. Yeah, we're all with her. So you guys are going to be part of the premiere that's coming up right in 14 minutes. Uh-oh. Ah, V. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're going to join us because it is just 13 minutes away. Lorraine, you should definitely keep us posted on how your daughter's doing. Ask her if she's got any messages she'd like to pass on to us, to to the group here that I'm assuming that you told her about us, uh, and uh, how we chat here and how all of that goes on. Yeah, I figured. I was pretty sure. So we'd love to hear how she's doing. Good, bad, whatever. She can email me, and I will read them to the group when we chat, when we do these live events. Or of course she can always join us. Or we can do a Google Meet if she can do that, and I'll talk to her live. Just throwing out ideas. Definitely keep us updated, Lorraine. Yes, Lorraine, it'd be very much like to hear how she's doing. V, help me. How can we help you, V? You're not alone, Lorraine. Not alone. And there is the Al Anon groups are great support systems too. And we have we have a private Facebook group you're welcome to join. You just need to email me to get a link. And there's a lot of support in there too. Don't, in fact, you guys, I can share with you a link right now. V, sorry. So you just finished detox. How do you feel? This is so cool, isn't it? This group, this coming together. You feel terrible, but there's a victory in there, right? There's a victory. There's something that you can embrace. Going to group through the church, celebrate recovery. Good job, Lorraine. Just the meds after. Yeah. So V, have you seen some of the recovery stories on our channel? We have a series of them. There's 30 something. Have you seen those? You're on the right road, V. You got it. You got it. It's a everyday journey. So and you know that, I'm sure. So, but you got it. Reach out to your support, your sponsor, your your church, your whatever group you're a part of, your friends, wherever us, wherever you find a source for extra strength when you need it. Make use of those people. They're 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 here for you. We're here for you. And so you have to You got to work your blessings, and the people that are here for you, they're they're one of your blessings. Uh, all right, V, knock it off. Now I need a tissue. So, watching the regular videos of fentanyl, I just cry. I promise they have me going to psychiatrist. Okay, well, I don't want to think that our work drives people to psychiatrists, but if they drive people to get help, if they need help, then that's awesome. But the recovery stories are cool too. The really the recovery stories, they're a lot of work for the people who share the story. Hey Jackie, really just Glenn is fine. Glad you joined us, Jackie. So we are going to have a we have a premiere coming up in 7 minutes. The biggest Taurus, the biggest Taurus. I don't know what to make of that. So we have a premiere coming up in a few minutes. If you guys, I don't know if you've got you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it, seen the announcement, but here's a link to the premiere right there. That's the link to the premiere. And then after the premiere, we are going to be trying something new. We're those of you that were in the conversation in the last premiere, we talked about doing this. We're going to have a Google Meet event after the premiere. And so the Google Meet event will be like a live chat, except we'll all be able to hear each other rather than reading and missing messages. And so we'll hear more back and forth. And so this link is where the Google chat would be. That's it right there. And I'll share it in the chat during the premiere as well. Yeah, Deez, I think I think it could be a great idea. I really think it's impressive the way that this group of people comes together whenever we have a live event on our channel. Some of you guys, thank you, Jackie. Some of you guys are always here, and that's pretty awesome. But in something like a Zoom meeting or Google Meet or whatever, we can all interact with each other and actually hear each other. You can have your camera off or on. It's totally your choice. Either way is fine. And so I think it'll be a good thing. And I will. I'll be posting the link to get into the Google Meet group in the premiere. I'll be sharing it in the premiere, but you really need to wait to click the link until we're ready to go live, because in the Google Meet event, I have to approve each person who enters the group. I know it's a hit and miss with me, Glenn. I get busy with stuff. What are you saying, Deidre? Are you already saying you're going to bail on us? Is that what you're telling me? Sorry, Taurus, I missed I missed your message about 13 months clean. That's awesome. That's way awesome. That it's not just awesome because it's a great victory for you, but it has this incredible effect on the people that are close to you, much like the addiction had a big effect on the people close to you too. But this is different. This is way bigger, way way better. Okay, okay, let me catch up here. Yeah, the biggest Taurus. Some of you guys. Marianne Hope. Remember, we are going to be live in Google Meet after the premiere, which begins in 2 minutes. And I don't actually remember how long it is. It is 10 minutes long. So about 10 or 12 minutes after the premiere begins, I'll be back live again, except I will be live in the Google Meet link. And so in the Google Meet link, don't click the link too far in advance because I have to be there to approve it and let you in. And when the premiere begins, I got to step away for a few minutes. So so give me a little grace, and then I will be quick though, and I will let you know where we're at. All right, so the premiere is going to begin in 60 seconds, and the first thing that happens in the premiere is, well, there's a commercial, and then there's a countdown, and the countdown is 2 minutes long. So the premiere isn't really Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. So the premiere isn't really going to start at 3:30. The premiere is going to start at 3:32. So I am going to wrap this live event up. Here is the link to the Google Meet event. You need to copy it and use the link when we are about done with the premiere. So I'm going to close this up for now. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in Google Meet on the other side of the premiere. So thanks a lot, folks. Appreciate it.